Stoicism, a complete guide to understanding happiness, resilience, wisdom, calmness, and perseverance with Stoic philosophy by Gideon Sterling. Narrated by Albie Robles. Introduction. The word Stoic is derived from the term Stoicism. Today, these words mean indifference to every emotion, be it hate or pain or love of a kind of impassivity. But the philosophy of Stoicism is entirely different and follows a very different set of ideas. Though the philosophy of Stoicism developed with the arrival of Rome, the Greek philosopher in Athens made the original philosophy. Seneca, the younger, and Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor of Rome, would perhaps be more renowned Stoic philosopher. The basic teachings of Stoicism are that evil emotions come from bad judgment, and the core of Stoicism is to regulate these harmful emotions. We even say true happiness is reached by virtue. Stoics describe the theory as a way of life that make you wise. A wise person is a person who has attained a moral and intellectual perfection. Most, including Seneca, thinkers emphasized the idea that happiness was accomplished by virtue. If this were valid, then a sage would be free from misfortune because unhappiness creates unhappiness. And there is no unhappiness by virtue. It gives a strong sense to control one's identity. Stoicism is also profoundly concerned with fate and human free will. They believe in determinism, the belief that all future events are determined by all occurrences of the past in a fate-like philosophy. But they also believe in free will. The combination of confidence offers both a set of acceptance of what will happen while still trying to change the future better. The command is one of the virtues of Stoicism. You have to be in charge of yourself. So many Stoic philosophers speak about how a wicked man is like a dog attached to a cart that goes wherever he goes. On the other hand, a Stoic, or a good man, goes where he wants. The quality of Stoicism is not moral morality, to say that God has laid down a number of laws and that if you break such rules you will be miserable, but a lot of naturalistic ethics. Even if there is no afterlife, you need still be on the right person just because you are happy to be a good person. Stoicism also puts a great deal of emphasis on the logic theory. If this seems reasonable in society today, it is vital that you look back when the temples asked you why the storm had come in and why the stars had their pattern. They believe that knowledge can be learned only through logic and truth. Chapter 1. Stoicism. This is the reasoning of life that expands positive feelings, lessens negative emotions, and allows people to improve their character virtues. Stoicism provides a framework for well-being at any point, in any situation, and at any stage of life. This reminds people of what is important and offers realistic approaches to learn more about what is worthwhile. Stoicism was deliberately created to be comprehensible, logical, and beneficial. The study of Stoicism does not require an entirely new lexicon or hours of meditation. This offers an instant, useful, and practical way of finding tranquility and enhancing character strengths. It is essential to keep in mind how people thought differently. The main concern of people was to avoid living an unhappy life. We were, therefore, more likely to plan their emotions, actions, and behaviors to encourage greater satisfaction in life. One of the most important things to remember is that people did not automatically believe that they would be satisfied by receiving money, reputation, and beautiful things. We wanted to understand how they could have an outstanding heart of great urgency. Stoicism was one of the prominent thought schools at that time. The Stoics gave convincing responses
Sample complete. Ready to continue?